Kevin Williamson's original treatment for Scream 3 is something of an urban legend in the Scream fandom. On one hand, we know it happened, but on the other hand, there's so many rumours and speculation surrounding it that it's hard to understand what the truth actually is. In an attempt to find out more information, I actually came across something interesting, new details, characters, and even something extra about Sidney Prescott's role in the movie that you may not be aware of. Hello everyone and welcome to today's installment of Beyond the Mask. Today we're discussing some information regarding Kevin Williamson's original Scream 3 that isn't new, but it isn't well known by many Scream fans. If some of you are sat here wondering what the hell I'm talking about, well, here is a little history lesson. When Scream 3 went into production, it was decided the winning formula for these movies was the combination of Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson, so both were immediately attached to Scream 3, with Kevin being hired to write the movie, which would serve as a conclusion to the trilogy. So Kevin wrote a rough outline for what he wanted to happen in 3, which was at the time okayed by everybody, but unfortunately the Columbine Massacre took place in the USA, which was 2 high school students going on a murderous rampage in their school and shooting numerous students and teachers that they came across. But the incident raised questions about the inclusion of violence in movies, or rather how much violence in cinema was to blame for their actions. So Dimension Films decided that Scream 3 should tone down the violence somewhat, so Kevin Williamson was dropped from writing duties and Ehren Kruger was brought in. Ehren Kruger basically had the hard task of making Scream 3 a lighter affair, with less gore and on-screen violence than the previous entries. Since the release of Scream 3, many fans have wondered what exactly Kevin Williamson's plans were for the movie, with even Matthew Lillard as Stu Macher stating that he was paid and scheduled to return. Now, the movie's details are quite slim, with little information regarding plot actually being revealed to the public. However, there are some things we do know. One is that there was supposed to be a group of teenagers who were Ghostface in this movie, so it was going to be like a whole group thing. 2, the group would be stab fanatics who were to orchestrate the whole thing as a way to get famous. 3, it was going to be back to Woodsboro, very similar to what they did with Scream 4. That is all the information that is currently well known by Scream fans, but today there are some details that I'm going to add to this original treatment, and all of this does actually come from Kevin Williamson. So sometime before Scream 3 was released, but way into production of the movie, there was a book called 50 Filmmakers, and one of these sections in the book was a one-to-one interview with Kevin Williamson, and he was asked about Scream 3 and shed some light on what his plans were for it, with character details, final act plans and so on. So I managed to track down screenshots from the book. I don't actually own it, so I can't read you directly from the book, but I have got screenshots from the moment he spoke about Scream 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you guys through what I found. So let's take a read. Because of scheduling conflicts, you weren't able to work on the upcoming Scream 3, although it is based on your original treatment. Kevin Williamson: not really, it's not anymore. It was going to be, but they rewrote it so much that nothing I wrote exists any longer. Are you happy with the film? Kevin Williamson: I haven't seen it yet, but they sent me one of the early drafts. When I got to page 30, I stopped reading. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know where to begin. However, I do know that they wrote another 6 drafts after the one I read. So what I understand from producer Kathy Conrad, it has improved a great deal. Does it make you at all sad not being able to personally oversee the last part of your trilogy? Kevin Williamson: yes, if I still think about it, I'll cry. I really like the idea of a movie within a movie, with Stab 3 being shown in Scream 3. I thought that was rather ingenious. That was your idea, wasn't it? Kevin Williamson: yeah, that was all mine. I think they decided to keep that. They're still making Scream 3, so who knows. There was this wonderful moment I had in the treatment where Sydney is confronted with all the sets of Stab 3, which are basically the sets of the first Scream, so you sort of relive all that. In my original treatments ending of the movie, which I don't think they filmed, Courteney Cox was now a screenwriter / producer of Stab 3, and she's given up a career in journalism for this career in Hollywood, which is very unfulfilling. She got really successful, so in a weird way Courteney Cox sort of became Kevin Williamson, and the director of the movie sort of became Wes Craven. Courteney and this director were major characters in my treatment. I think what happened at the end of the movie, after all the mayhem happens, a reporter comes on, and this all takes place on the set of Julie's house, and the end was, again, Julie takes the microphone away from the reporter and hands it to Courteney Cox, and she starts giving the live report. The third movie would have ended the way the first movie ended. I'm sure you won't be involved, but do you see them trying to milk any more sequels out of the franchise? I don't know, I guess it'll depend on the success of Scream 3. I know that Wes is not interested, I know that I'm not interested, none of the actors are interested, so I have a feeling if they do a Scream 4, it'll be some new series, they'll just use the title. So what I want to do is just clarify what he says here, so you guys have some extra context. The director of Stab 3 was intended to be a major character in his treatment of Scream 3. He was based on Wes Craven and survived the outing. The final act takes place at a character named Julie's home, which would have been similar to the climax of Scream 1996. Gail would have done the report, as this character Julie would have handed her the microphone, similar to how the first movie ended. So adding to this bit of information, we also have some details on Sidney Prescott's role here. The whole story arc of her facing her mother's past and pretty much everything that was included in 3 wasn't there originally, except Sidney's Stab set visit, which was honestly one of my favourite moments from Scream 3, and I'm not really surprised that came from Kevin Williamson, because most of the meta-ness of Scream came from him initially. Now, this whole original draft for Scream 3 is something that, like many fans, I'm desperate to get my hands on. Kevin's original treatment is now becoming a subject of much discussion because people aren't fully aware of what's the truth and what isn't about his version anymore. And I'm really delving deep into the draft to see if we can try and locate anything about it. But I do know that one of the producers or writers or somebody who worked with them on Scream 3 does have a copy of Kevin's original draft. I'm going to try and go into research mode and find a way to try and get this. Now, I've been quite successful getting most of the other original drafts and scripts so far, so be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss my progress on that or any updates regarding Scream. Based on what we've heard though, do you think his version of 3 sounded better than the Scream 3 we got? Or do you think it sounded worse? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. If you're unaware, I'm currently working on a novelisation that will continue the Lakewood story that was set up in MTV Scream. The book will serve as continuation to the story where it left off in Season 2, and has also been okayed by the showrunners of the show, and will have the official Paramount title attached to it. If you would like early access to the novel, then you can join my Patreon below, where I will be releasing chapters every month over there, so you guys will see how everything goes down before it hits Kindle next year. The link to Patreon is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and share, and be sure to subscribe, as I will be keeping you updated on anything that drops about the future of Scream, and I will see you guys in the next video.